Hey, what's up guys? mltmagictricks here, and in today's video, I'm going to be revealing the Sacred Riana's magic trick that she performed on the auditions of America's Got Talent. And if you guys have not seen the performance already, I will be leaving the link in the description to it. But really quickly, before we get into this reveal, if you are new here to my channel, make sure you subscribe for all of the America's Got Talent reveal videos. And I also post card and magic trick videos on my channel as well. But anyways guys, let's get right into this reveal. So I'm first going to talk about who Sacred Riana is, and then I'll get right into the reveal for her performance. So if you guys do not know already, the Sacred Riana performed on Asia's Got Talent earlier this year, and she actually won the competition. So a lot of people already know who she is because a lot of the videos of her performing on Asia's Got Talent went viral on YouTube. So she's already, a well-established magician. A lot of people know who she is. She was already pretty popular. So it's just kind of interesting that she's now performing on America's Got Talent. And I honestly think this year on America's Got Talent is going to be the year of magicians because Shin Lim already performed, and now the Sacred Riana. So it's just going to be interesting to see how many more magicians are going to be performing on America's Got Talent. But anyways, guys, let's get right into the reveal. So as you guys saw, her performance basically consisted of Mel B choosing one of 12 cards, and that person, the card she chose is going to have a person on it, and that person being the culprit of the fire that was caused. And then she does the camera trick. So I'm first going to talk about the prediction trick where she unfolds the newspaper and then the correct person is printed on the newspaper, and then I'll get into the camera. So Mel B is going to have a free selection. There are 12 cards laid out here, and Mel B is going to be able to choose any one of the 12 cards that she wants to. The Sacred Riana here is not doing any force because she's literally just laying out the cards. Mel B could have chosen any one. She happened to choose the card that had Bob on it. So this means the Sacred Riana is going to have to do a switch with the newspaper. And guys, this is important to note here that this is an America's Got Talent audition. So this was filmed months back, and this basically allows the producers and video editors of the show to put together a performance that looks really clean. And what I mean by that is they're not going to leave any parts where they could, possibly see the Sacred Riana switching out the newspaper. And you guys will notice from the performance, there are a lot of camera cuts. For example, when she's going to reveal the newspaper that has Bob written on it, it's on the table, then the next second it's in her hand and she's basically revealing it. So there are some instances throughout her performance where there are noticeable camera cuts. And also, Simon did hit his buzzer in this performance, so that could have allowed the Sacred Riana to basically, switch out the newspaper, considering a lot of the audience's attention is going to be focused on Simon, because considering he just hit the buzzer, and obviously Simon hitting the buzzer was not planned or anything, it just could have bought the Sacred Riana time to switch out the newspaper that has the picture of Bob pasted on it. And so at some point, obviously throughout her performance, she's going to be switching the newspaper because Mel B had a free selection. She could have chosen any one of the 12 cards, and the Sacred Riana is going to have to take the newspaper that has the correct person that Mel B took, because that picture is going to have to correspond to the newspaper she reveals at the end. So that is just something to note. The Sacred Riana is going to be doing a newspaper switch because Mel B is going to have a free selection. So that is basically what she's going to be doing there with the newspaper prediction. And now I'm going to briefly talk about the camera trick that she did. So as you guys saw, she took a picture of Mel B, and then when she, the Polaroid picture printed out, the picture of Bob was right next to her, and this is known as double exposure. Okay, so I'm not going to go into too much detail about the specifics of this double exposure, but it basically allows a person to do what you guys just saw the Sacred Riana do. It allows you to put another picture directly on top of one, and it has something to do with the films in the Polaroid camera. You basically allow the second photo that you want to reprint over the original one, and I will leave a link in the description to a more in-depth tutorial on how you can do double exposure on a Polaroid camera, because I'm not going to just talk about it considering I don't have a lot of knowledge on Polaroid cameras and how double exposure actually works, but I do know that double exposure was what the Sacred Riana used, because a description of it is identical to what the Sacred Riana did in her performance, where she got Bob to be pasted over the picture of Mel B. And one more time guys, I'm going to be leaving a link in the description to a more in-depth tutorial on how you can do double exposure on a Polaroid camera. So guys, that is basically going to do it for this reveal, and this video is not too long because it just, it involved the Sacred Riana doing a newspaper switch that allowed her to take the newspaper that she's going to have that has Bob printed on it. And guys, this does mean that the Sacred Riana is going to have quite a few. Obviously, she's going to have 12 different newspapers that have the person printed on it, because let's say Mel B chose another one, she's going to have to figure out, and they take the newspaper that has the correct person that Mel B took, or else her prediction would not be correct. And then the camera trick involved something called double exposure, and it allows you to do what you saw in the performance by basically putting another picture directly on top of the original one. Okay, so that is going to conclude this reveal video. I hope everything I explained in this video made sense for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. But that is going to do it. If you are new here to my channel, make sure you subscribe for all of the America's Got Talent magic reveal videos. If you like the video, leave it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace out.